Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's not easy, this self-isolation thing, but I'm hoping everybody is holding fine. And I just wanted to do a video on fragrances that keep you calm and tranquil. You know, I'm a very firm believer is in the fact that, you know, if you keep this calm, the rest is going to be absolutely fine. Yeah, because this is where the trouble starts. You know, when you read the social media, the news, or whatever, you know, you read something because it's so morose at the moment, it's so anxious at the moment, it automatically increases your anxiety, and then you create your own world, your own facts, and then it explodes. So I just wanted to give you an idea. Just like good music has an effect on us, similarly, there are fragrance notes that have an effect on how we feel. Yeah, and most of you know this. If you didn't know, here are some options. You know, you must have heard this before, that lavender is a very calming note, and it has this beautiful smell of herbal smell, which basically is one of those scents that relaxes you immensely. And in fact, there's this remedy which most of you, I'm sure, know about, is if you have trouble sleeping, yeah, all you do is put 2 or 3 drops of lavender essential oil on your pillow, and you're supposed to have a very beautiful, restful sleep. So lavender has this quality of inducing amazing sleep, and it's very relaxing, very calming. It calms you down. But problem with lavender is that, yeah, exactly that. If you want to work all day, then you want to select a fragrance that doesn't emphasize those or magnifies those qualities of lavender, where you feel, you know, as if you want to go to bed or ready for bed. So anyways, lavender is one good note. The other one is myrrh, my personal favorite. Myrrh is very contemplative. It takes you deep within you. Yeah, and you know, whenever you go inside you, that is where you find all your strength, all the reservoir of everything that is important for your survival is right inside you, right? Deep inside you, right? People look outside, but everything is inside you. And myrrh has this beautiful quality of taking you deep within you, and you find your strength and your concentration and your calmness, whatever, chi, from within you. And myrrh is a fantastic note if you want to do that, if you want to go into that sphere. There's another note which is equally effective, and it is incense, green incense, Somalian incense. Somalian incense not only has this quality of introspection, but it also has this divinity about itself, because incense is associated with all major religions, you know, and even if you're not a religious person, what it does is it has this purity about itself. It evokes emotions of purity, and from purity comes safety, if you like, if you see what I mean. I don't want to go into the religious line because I'm not a religious person, but I'm a very spiritual person, and I understand that purity of thought and purity of action leads to security. Yeah, you feel very safe if you are going down the route of good actions, if you like, pure thought, pure action. So incense does that. Incense has that quality. And the other one is sandalwood. Sandalwood is again very, very similar to incense in nature, but not in smell. It's a very divine, very pure smell, and it's also associated with higher conscious, yeah, higher conscious, higher learning. And it's one of those notes which absolutely, you know, hits me in the right spot. I get into the mode of almost meditative mode, you know. I can concentrate for hours. I love sandalwood. And apart from sandalwood, there's this beautiful note of angelica. Angelica in the ancient times used to be prescribed for nervousness. So it's a well-known, you know, sort of a note, fragrance note to calm you down. Yeah, it's tranquil, it's calm. So I've got 10 fragrances for you, and I've deliberately taken fragrances that are not that expensive, bearing in mind that I want to reach maximum amount of people with this video. So let me start. First, I want to start with a fragrance which smells like nature. It's like walking on a grass meadow on a sunny day. It's beautiful. It's green grass. Yeah. And I think some of you have guessed it. It is Armaf's Nuit. I'll put the names in the description because I want many people to view this video. I'm trying to give back to the society that we live in through these videos. I don't work in a field where I can directly help people. I may help corporates, but I'm trying to help maximum amount of people by whatever little knowledge I have. So this one smells absolutely amazing, guys. It smells like grass. It's obviously a take on a very expensive creed known as green Irish tweed. It's supposed to replicate an Irish countryside. Now, it's just amazing. It has lemony characteristics, green grass, and woody characteristics. It's really beautiful when you want to feel calm, when you want to feel tranquil, when you want to really feel safe. And nature, something that smells like nature, gives you all that. It's an absolutely fantastic fragrance and not very expensive. So Nuit is my first. Second one is slightly expensive, but it smells so beautiful and so natural. It's based on the note of Vetiver. It is Greay Vetiver Eau de Parfum. Now this one smells like grass, but it's completely different to what I just showed you. This one is slightly camphorous, slightly waxy, green, milky grass. Vetiver. Absolutely stunning, very gentlemanly, very, very sophisticated, very elegant. And you can't go wrong with extremely elegant fragrances. I really enjoy wearing this fragrance. It's one of those fragrances that makes me happy every time I wear. It makes me feel professional. White shirt. I call this a white shirt fragrance. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing this today. But it's absolutely beautiful choice. Yeah. Again, smells like nature. So continuing with the theme of nature, the next one is a cheapie. It's a beautiful fragrance. It is Lalique for Homme EDP. Now this one smells like a barbershop fragrance with notes of cedar, pencil shavings. So you know, anytime you smell a pencil shaving, where does it take you to? Your school days. And our beautiful days, were school days, right? Amazing memories, you know. This one is a very happy fragrance. It's very, very masculine, very beautifully made, and doesn't cost a lot of money. It smells like a barbershop fragrance with pencil shavings or cedar. And cedar is a fantastic note. It takes you to nature, to your school days. It's lovely. Beautifully made, doesn't cost a lot of money, and it's a happy, happy fragrance. Yeah. Next one on my list is a fragrance that smells like a spa. Right, and it's not very well known. It's by Lush or Gorilla Perfumes, and it's called Smugglers Soul. It's basically a sandalwood fragrance. Now, sandalwood fragrances are extremely expensive, so that's why I'm not featuring any expensive sandalwood here. But this one is the cheapest you can get, and one that smells like authentic Mysore sandalwood, but very oily. And Mysore sandalwood is oily when it starts off. But Mysore sandalwood is very complex and a huge amount of sort of progression happens. This one doesn't progress. It's basically taking the note of sandalwood with green elements, slightly oily, and then mixing it with grassy elements. It's not creamy. It's very clean, very pure. As I said, it smells like a health spa. Woody interiors, that sort of thing. It's very, very nice. Nothing fancy, but very, very good. If you want to experience sandalwood at low cost, and Mysore sandalwood, to be honest, this one is a very good option. Yeah, very calming, very soothing kind of a fragrance. Next one in my list is a lavender scent. It's actually very gorgeous, expensive, but extremely gorgeous. It's not only gorgeous, it's very calm, it's very relaxing kind of a fragrance. It is 1725 by Histoires de Parfum. This fragrance, I've reviewed most of these fragrances. I've not reviewed Greay Vetiver yet, and I've not reviewed Smugglers Soul, but I've done a full review of this one. It's so elegant. It's so charming. It's like, you know, imagine yourself standing on a hill, looking down on a valley of green grass with sun, you know, beating down on you, early morning sun. It's just fresh air, green meadows, lovely meadow flowers. It's just tranquil, nature. Yeah, that's what this fragrance smells like. I've done a detailed review. You can check it out if you're very interested. It is one of the most beautifully made fragrances. Doesn't have immense amount of longevity, but when you want to feel really in the lap of nature, when you want to feel calm and tranquil and happy and elegant, 1725. Next on the list, I've done five left. Yeah, 5 left. Where's the 5th one? Oh yes. Okay, let's do a myrrh fragrance. As I said, you know, myrrh and Angelica. This fragrance is so cheap and so beautifully made. It's Versace Man. Done a full review. It's my early reviews. The smell of myrrh in this one is so beautifully made. It's also got a note of saffron, and saffron is amazing smell for brain activity. You know, I've read a few research papers on what the effect of saffron is on your brain. It just is an amazing brain stimulant. Find saffron oil, put it on your hand when you're doing deep work, and you'll see how beautifully you can concentrate. This has a note of saffron and Angelica. It's green, it's earthy, it's floral, it's just amazing, beautiful, so unique. Very few fragrances can do what this does. Amazing fragrance, guys. So, Sachi Man, 6 done. 7th is an incense. Again, not very expensive, absolutely beautifully made. It smells very resinous, churchy incense, but it's sweet and resinous at the same time, and it's got a beautiful note of biscuit. So it may sound very odd, but it smells amazing. Done a full review, you can check it out. It smells like, it's very comforting. Yeah, that's the only word I can use to describe it. There are many other adjectives I can use, but it's very comforting, relaxing, comforting, contemplative, yeah, pure, and that biscuit smell is just the cherry on the cake. It's lovely. Bentley For Men Absolute. Yeah, try this. Really doesn't have a lot of longevity and projection, but when you're sitting at home doing work or whatever, you need something that's cozy. This one is really cozy and comfortable. Next on my list is a Guerlain. I've done a full review of this. This has got so many notes. Heritage EDP. So this one has so many notes, but in a nutshell, this is creamy sandalwood in the base with amber and spicy patchouli. And there are many other notes. It's a very complex fragrance, but one that just makes you feel just happy to be able to experience something nice like this. You know, it's a stellar fragrance. Obviously, it's very strong and it's got a lot of projection, so mind the sprays. But it's just amazing. It's nature include, so it's a green element. There's a green element to it, along with florals, and then you have this beautiful sandalwood, creamy sandalwood, warm amber, amazing fragrance. Yeah, very comforting. Next on my list is an expensive fragrance, but it's one of the most fantastic green scents in my collection. It is Tom Ford Vert de Encens. Yeah, I've done a full review of this one. I rank this fragrance as one of the best green scents. And green scents, you know, nature. It smells like nature. Vert means green, Encens, incense. So it's got incense, green elements. Just a fabulous scent, you know. Some people like Italian cypress, which is very similar to this one. But this, I rank this one better. Whichever you can get. So there's a note of cypress as well, which is very healing. You know, how cypress has this healing smell about itself. It's just beautiful. Vert de Encens, expensive, but if you like green scents, if you like something that is complex, which has many facets, you should go for Vert de Encens. Done a full review, you can check it out. One of my absolute favorite green scents. Last is one of the topmost tranquil fragrances I've ever smelled. Yeah, it's from a house I don't talk a lot about, but this fragrance I haven't got a full bottle, but I will, and it is called Vert Malachite by Armani Prive. Boys, this fragrance is absolutely amazing. This fragrance smells like you're sitting in a divine place, very pure and divine place with a lot of peace around you. It's peace, it's love, it's harmony. It's just amazing, guys. One of the most amazing fragrances that'll calm you down. Yeah, if you're in the need for a fragrance that really smells outstanding, outwardly beautiful, Vert Malachite. I'll do a full review very soon, and I'll soon get a full bottle, if not at least a big decant, because this fragrance is absolutely outstanding. It smells of lily, Asiatic lily. Asiatic lily has this deep smell, beautiful aromatic lily. Along with that, there's a note of ylang ylang. Amazing, beautiful ylang ylang. I might make this sound feminine, it's not, because there's this dry, woody chalkiness to the smell, which you get from mastic. Now, or mastic. What is mastic? It smells a bit like, take Wrigley's chewing gum and put it in your mouth. The first experience you have, that chalky sweetness, gentle sweetness is what's in here. It's outstanding. And then you have this beautiful incensey, not burnt incense, but incense kept in a vessel, you know, green incense, that sort of smell. Can't praise this enough. Vert Malachite is outstanding, you know, if you want to feel calm and tranquil and happy, you know. So I hope you liked this video, fellas. This was just to help you out. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.